first part, water tour. We are now going to the water splash point, 30 minutes water tour, followed by the land tour in the city area. So sit back, relax and enjoy the view. We are coming to the most exciting part, the fun part of the tour. Water splash point in front. Captain will drive and dive into the water with us. Let's get ready to be wet. Remember, please be seated. And here we go! Let's get ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Not miss the huge Singapore flyer. It looks like a big bicycle wheel. Does it like a bicycle wheel? On the good weather from the flyer, you are able to see places as far as islands of Indonesia and part of Malaysia. To complete one round will take about 30 minutes. On your right, you have a very nice view, the full view of the financial center. Enjoy the view on your right, the financial center. Performance Center, building 2002. On the left, the Durian building is the concert hall. On the right, the performing theatre, Esplanade theatres by the bay. That spaceship building is the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court was designed by one very famous architect worldwide, a British named Norman Foster. And interestingly, on the left of the Supreme Court, the building with the green dome, used to be the old Supreme Court, and now the old Supreme Court has been converted to the National Gallery. Yeah, Merlion, 鱼尾狮。Very unique in architecture design. This white building is the Arts Science Museum. Many people say that the museum looks like the lotus flower. Double structured DNA. And you may know that DNA is the basic building blocks of life, LIFE. So this bridge symbolizes renewal and continuity. And this is the Phoenix Bridge. H-L-I-S, Phoenix Bridge. In Chinese, this is called 双螺旋桥. second part of the tour, land tour. You may notice that this duck on the road is a bit bumpy, jumping up and down on the road. Because this duck was used by soldiers last time, soldiers fighting in the Vietnam War. And to drive this duck, our captain needs to have two different driving licenses. One on the road, second on the water, full license to drive the duck. Only 6 million people, but not all are Singaporeans. Only 60% are Singaporeans. The rest are foreigners living here. So Singaporean less than 4 million people. The size of Singapore is 730 square kilometers. But I think it's very hard for you to imagine, visualize how big 730 square kilometers. Put it simply, the shape of Singapore is like a lips, LIP, diamond shape. So from east to west, one end to the other end, how long do you think is the distance? Only 50 kilometers from east to west of Singapore. How about north to south? Even shorter. Yeah, north to south is only about 25 kilometers. So this is how big Singapore is. And in front of us, this is the Parliament House. 国会大厦, the Parliament House with the national flag on top. Singapore River is on the right. On your left, they are the National Gallery, 国家美术馆. On your right, people enjoying the rugby game. 橄榄球. Again on your left, St. Andrew's Cathedral. Would like to share with you the history during World War II. Singapore was under the Japanese during the war between 1942 to 1945. Singapore was under the Japanese for 3.5 years. In front of us, there's a tall monument in white, and this is the Civilian War Memorial. The memorial is dedicated to the civilian victims during the war, not military personnel, but civilian, common people like you and me. The memorial consists of 4 pillars, and these 4 pillars represent the 4 races here. They are the Chinese, Malay, Indians, and minority. That's why you see the 4 pillars. Another national monument on your left, and this is the famous Breakfast Hotel. The hotel may look very new. Actually, the hotel has been operating here for more than 130 years. And this hotel is famous for the Singapore Sling, the cocktail drink. Heard of it? S-L-I-N-G, the Singapore Sling. So many visitors, when they come to Singapore, they like to go to the long bar inside, L-O-N-G, the long bar for the original Singapore Sling. And you have a very nice view. You may want to take pictures. The financial center. And what I like about the scenery is the foreground with lots of greeneries, trees, plants in the foreground. Yeah, I think this very nicely represented Singapore as a garden city. Years ago, in front of us, the whole area in front, this used to be the beach or the seashore. You don't see the beach anymore. It has been reclaimed all the way out to the Singapore Flyer, including Suntec City, Esplanade theatres by the way. I think it's very good. Nobody fall asleep, nobody sleeping, because we have this sign, no yawning is allowed, yeah? No sleeping is allowed. So no one dare to sleep, yeah? Very good. In front of us, the fountain of wealth, 财富之泉. So lastly, we'd like to wish you a beautiful weekend. Happy holidays. Thank you very much. 谢谢。再见。拜拜。